Hello, this is teacher Jacob. This video is for 7th grade, and let's start this class having a conversation because we're gonna study Unit 4 on page 44. And before that, I just want to asking you, imagine that we are having a conversation class right now, and I need to ask you questions, and you must have to answer to me. Remember, in this moment, it's not necessary to write. Here, the idea is to talk, to speak, say, express yourself. So let me asking you questions and then you can talk to me. So question number one is, what is your favorite book? So tell me, I want as you in this question you tell me about the book that you like it, that you love it, a book that you said it was fantastic. Nevertheless, if you don't have a book, or if you didn't in the past tense, if you didn't have a book because any reason, no problem. My suggestion is if you want to learn English, we need to do, well, three different activities or different steps. But one of the best is listening a lot. The second step is read. We need to read. But also, for reading in English, it's mandatory, for example, in English, it's mandatory to have a lot of vocabulary. So reading, it's very nice, but it is going to be complicated if you don't have vocabulary. But as I told you, you in Spanish, I hope so you have read a book. So what is your favorite book? So you tell me. So you're going to tell me 5 questions. Number one, what is your favorite book? Okay, good. Two, how many pages does the book have? How many? Repeat number two. How many pages does the book have? How many pages does the book have? How many pages does the book have? How many? Three, who is the writer? Who is the writer? Who's the person who wrote the story? Who's the writer? Who's the person who wrote the book? Who's that person? Who's the writer? Four. Tell me something about the book that you have read. So tell me. Can you tell me a little bit about the book that you have read in Spanish? Your last book. So you tell me. The book is about this, and this. Okay? Very good. And number 5, tell me the best part of the book that you like it. Tell me the best part of the book that you like it. I loved this part because it was fantastic. It was amazing. It was understandable. So that's why. So repeat the questions. What is your favorite book? So you write the name of the book. How many pages does the book have? How many? Okay. 3, who's the writer? Who's the writer? Who wrote the story, the book? What's the name of the writer? Writer, escritor. Who's the name of the writer? Okay, just tell me him who was. 4. Can you tell me a little bit about the book that you have read? So you tell me. I can tell you the book was about this, and this, whatever. Very simple, but I want you to tell me. And number five, tell me the best part of the book that you like it. Tell me this part was amazing for me. It was fantastic. It was wonderful. It was understandable because the story was fine and it was nice and spectacular. Let me tell you something. I'm going to talk about me. I'm going to talk about the book that I am reading. I'm reading a story. It's this story is like a this story is a kind of stories like a Harry Potter or the Lord of the Rings, more or less. Fantasy, a lot of fantasy. Wow, it's a very long book. I mean, it has many pages. It has around 700 pages. Wow, it's a lot, and you know it's very advanced book because it's for native speakers who can understand, and also the writer. The writer is a very intellectual person. He's very clever. He's very intelligent person. And this story I start reading like 3 year no like this year I started, but it was like a 1 month ago, and it was confusing for me. Because reading in another language, you need to have many things, many like okay, many stops that you need for reading in English. Well, but let me tell you. Oh, I forgot something. You need to tell me the name of the book that you have read. Can you tell me the name of the book? Can you tell me? 6. Question 6. You need to tell me the name of the book that you read or you are reading at the moment. Okay? You tell me the book. Tell me the book. Tell me the name of the book, please. So I'm going to telling you the name of my book that I am reading. It's a fantasy. It's it's fantasy. It's oh, I don't know. I really I don't have no idea, but it is about that. And the name is The Kingdom of Landover. The Kingdom of Landover. Kingdom. It's an special place. Okay, it's like an island. So let me tell you this story, okay, about this. Da 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 dun. It was the year 2000. And in an office, I was a lawyer very happy because he won his judgment. So he called his wife. Hello, dear. How are you? How's everything at home? And she was very happy. He was also happy because he was fine. He had money. He had a profession. He had a car, a house, a wife. He has a company. You know, there's many things. So he was very nice. So he said, "Hi, can I see you in the restaurant?" And his wife said, "Yes, of course. See you there." And she took a taxi, you know, and it was a terrible accident. And his wife died. Now, this lawyer was very confused, was very sad. And I will telling you later the story, okay? So now you told me about the book. You know, it's this. It's reading a book. It's telling something about your book that you are reading. Okay? Very simple. But I hope so you understand. Please, please answer the questions for me. Talk to me. Okay? This is for practicing. More than being in the classroom is practicing. How can you practice? How can you listen to me and how can you say, okay, let's talk to the teacher Jacob and this unit 4 is about books and I have to answer the questions and so on. But let's practice. Practice. Practice your English. Not writing, it's speaking, it's listening, it's, you know, put in practice what you have learned in English. That's what I want. That's my suggestion. Okay? Thank you. Let's go. Okay, let's go now to page 44. It's about grammar, but it's more than grammar. It's about something very, well, I think it's very simple, but let's go for you if you understand what I'm talking about. Let's go today. We're gonna have grammar, like a little grammar class on page 44. So we have three. Wow, there are more words, but we have three at the moment. And it calls in English relative clause. I mean, relative clause is similar to say like connectors, connection. Okay? It connects an option. But let me explain to you first what we are talking about relative clause. Clause, in other words, is phrase, sentences. Okay? So the title for today is what is a relative clause? So we have in English, this is a grammar class, we have who, we have that, and we have where. Okay? So this, let me see if you understand better this. Let me see. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out and try to, I'm sorry, one moment. Perhaps let me write this. The last one is where. This is where. So relative pronouns refers to these three words. Who. So who, quien, is similar to say singular and plural. ¿Quién o quiénes? Because it's plural in Spanish. That, according to this contest, that is que. Understand this. This is que. Que no for questions. Que for connections. Connect. Phrases. Okay? And where is donde? Yes. Or adonde is possible too. Adonde. is possible. So let me explain this. Who, that, and where. These three words, remember, we use not only for questions. For example, we call this this is a demonstrative, but in this case, it's not demonstrative. In this case, it's K, connection, because we have relative pronouns. Relative pronouns in mean of this relative clause. It means that these connect one phrase with another phrase. Let me explain to you in Spanish, perhaps you understand. Las oraciones en español serían como oración. Clause quiere decir de las oraciones. Pero estas tres palabras que es who, that y where, en términos generales se utilizan para unir oraciones. ¿Sí? Entonces, por ejemplo, en una oración aquí el libro nos dice, por ejemplo, Bella is shy. Bella is a shy. ¿Sí? Bella is a shy. Bella is a child. Bella is a shy girl. Who? Entonces, Bella es el nombre de una mujer. Entonces, ella es una niña tímida. ¿Quién? ¿Cierto? ¿Quién? ¿Quién o quiénes? En este caso es singular. Recuerde que quién o quiénes es singular o es plural. En este vamos a dejarlo como singular, pero también puede ser plural, ¿no? Entonces, who moves to a new school? O sea, la niña es una mujer, la niña es muy tímida. ¿Quién se mudó a otro colegio o quién se fue para otro colegio? Entonces, la idea es que vamos a utilizar esas tres palabras, who, that, and where, para unir oraciones. No para hacer preguntas, aunque se puede hacer preguntas con esto, pero no es el tema de hoy. Hoy el tema de hoy, esto es para unir oraciones, connection. En inglés le llamamos conectores, podría ser unos conectores. Estos tres serían como connection de phrases. Entonces, uno, saber el significado. Who, quién, quiénes, singular o plural. That es qué, la palabra qué. ¿Sí? Vamos a ver un ejemplo aquí concreto del libro que nos da, porque tenemos que ubicar varias palabras, ¿ok? For example, let's go to right. So here, look, relative clause. Clauses es oraciones. Entonces, who, that, where. Dice, Bella is a shy girl. Who. Entonces, esta oración, not is this. Bella is a shy girl. Esta es una frase y la unen con la palabra who. ¿Quién? Moves to a new school. ¿Sí? Where. Vean que la palabra aquí ya no, el where no es para preguntas, sino también es para unir una oración. Where she meets a boy. Donde ella conoció a un chico. He's a vampire. He's a vampire. A special kind of vampire that. Noten que aquí utilizan la palabra that. Y este that es que. That only drinks animal blood. He stops a car that. Entonces, aquí hay una frase. He stops a car. Y la unen con esta otra. Almost hits her. He stops a car that que almost casi le pega a ella. Okay? So, That's what I want you to do it in this exercise. So you're gonna do exercise 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? You're gonna use this who, that, and where. And we're gonna see speaking class, no, because we did already. So see you for the next class. Bye bye, teacher Jacob. See you next class. Bye bye.